Hi YouTube, I'm B and welcome back to my channel. This is my second episode to Army Wife, Army Life. And this episode is going to be about deployment, what it is and how I dealt with it. And maybe it can help you guys out there who are wondering what it is and how to deal with deployment and all that stuff of that nature. Okay, my husband was deployed the entire 2010. So this is not nothing I'm like recalling from like some years back, but this is something I'm recalling for some months ago. Okay, deployment, for those of you guys who don't know, is when the soldier goes off into a war zone, or maybe not a war zone. The soldier is basically gone for a year, and they get like a break, which is called R&R, and they get to come home for like 2 weeks or something like that. And there are two types of deployment. You got the war zone deployment, and you got the deployment where they just need soldiers over there just in case something happened. Like you could be deployed to Kuwait. Kuwait, you can go out and have parties. You can go to parties, shop. Right now, my cousin is in Kuwait. Right now, he just turned 19. He's in Kuwait, and you could go to Korea. Korea, you do the same thing. You shop, you party, you whatever. If you feel like making music videos, you can do whatever you want to do because you're not in a war zone. But Iraq and Afghanistan are different stories. Those are war zones. Those are where people died. That is what the world was going crazy about in 2001 and to 3 to 4 5, all that other stuff. That's what they were talking about. Soldiers are falling off in Iraq and bring the soldiers home. That's what they were referring to. Now, when you go to Iraq, you are in a war zone. You are watching your back. You are walking around with M16s and, things of that nature because you have to be ready for whatever because you never know what's going to happen. Well, in that time, your spouse or whoever you left home, which would have been me in 2010, that was me, um, has to adapt as well, like as you have adapt. Like you have to deal with your soldier being gone for such a long time. You have to deal with the emotions. You have to deal with your soldiers' emotion. Your soldiers are pissed off. They're pissed off. They're scared. They're like antsy. They're anxious. They're, oh my God, it's just so many things. Like it's just a bad situation all in all. So the wife has the biggest part. Besides being there physically in Iraq or Kuwait, Iraq or Afghanistan, the wife has a huge part because she has to console this soldier while he is over there or she is over there, and she has to deal with her emotions at the same time. So when you call your soldier or your soldier, I mean, when your soldier calls you, you can't be like, oh, this so and so, the world is just so bad without you. No, you have to be strong. You have to be a strong woman. You have to be like, it's gonna be okay. You have to talk positive to your spouse. You have to your boyfriend, whoever it is. You have to talk positive. You have to think positive. You have to keep that soldier level headed because they do go crazy over there because it's just a bad situation. Like if you look at pictures, you hear the stories, people dying, like anything, like you can get your head knocked off, like just like that. It's no sympathy for nobody over there. But that army wife has to be the backbone for that entire year. Like they play a big role. People don't realize it. They just think, oh, she's sitting at home, she got it made, she collecting money. No, like that's none of that. Like it's nothing like that. We go through things, like seriously. We really go through emotions dealing with our soldiers, dealing with our emotions, dealing with our family, dealing with people who want money all the time. I mean, the whole deployment is just like it's a big like phase where people think you got a lot of money. People think that they come up to you, they say, you better treat that soldier right. I mean, you don't want to hear that. Like, you don't want to hear that. All you want to hear is, just be there for that army wife. Just be there for her family. Be there for that soldier over there. Pray for that soldier. That's all that's needed. And what I did when my husband went to Iraq, I utilized my time. My emotions was going crazy. I was pregnant at the time. I had a miscarriage because I was stressing. I was stressing so much that I had a miscarriage. And yes, I know that's bad. So that's why if I run into anybody, any army wife, anybody stressing like and you're pregnant, don't do it. Like do whatever you got to do to keep your mind off of that because it can get real ugly. Like it really can. But back to what I was saying, what I did when my husband was gone, I surrounded myself with my family. Like I was with my family 24/7. And they made me happy. They made me feel good. Like they made me feel like everything was gonna be okay. Even when I felt like I was gonna crumble into 1,000 pieces and just break down, cause I can't live without my husband. That's how I felt. I felt like I was gonna die. I felt like the world was just like crumbling. Like it was a crazy feeling. And to put on top of that, I was dealing with how my husband was feeling over there, and he came first because he's sacrificing his life for our country, for you. Yes, you who watching the video, he is sacrificing his life for you, for me, for our well-being. It's just you guys can imagine what I'm saying. But after I had my miscarriage, what I did was I shopped to keep my mind off of it. I went out, had like just with my family, had a couple drinks, nothing like getting drunk or nothing like that because that hurts. Um, I utilized my time well. I I was in school to be a dental hygienist, which I'm in school now to be a dental hygienist. But at the time, I knew that I was gonna move within a year. I didn't know where I was going, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get in the program right now because I know I'm gonna move. And then if I move out of state, like that's just gonna be crazy. And then I probably won't have time to do all the other stuff. So I utilized my time and I became a dental assistant. Within that year, I became a dental assistant. And I wanted to do that to have something under my belt. So wherever I go, I mean, I got something that I know how to do, and I'm really good at it. And then I have I'll be in an office setting. I won't have to be slaving or nothing like that. I'll be off on the weekend so that me and my husband can spend time together because time is vital, So to all the army wives out there who are going through the deployment phase, be strong, keep your head up, like keep your head up high, even when you feel like just scum. Not scum because you're a bad person, just because like a piece of your life is missing. Keep your head high. Keep yourself beautiful. Don't sit in the house and just mope. And I know you're sad, but you have to be happy. Like you have to be happy every day that phone rings or that text message come through or that Skype picture pops up and it has your husband on it. Be thankful for that because everybody don't get that opportunity. And for the people who see the army wives and you see them out sometimes and you like you need to be at home because your husband in Iraq, get out their face. Don't do that because you don't know what that woman is going through. You don't know what that man is going through. Like you don't know anything about it. Deployment is very, very serious and it can affect people and it can affect their families, but you have to do things that you love to do. Go if you want to go to school, do that. I mean, do that within a year. Something can be accomplished. I know I have done it and it's very hard. Woo, I'm about to tear up just thinking about it because I don't want him to go back. And this unit here is going to deploy in 2012. So it is very hard. So please, please, you guys, keep your head up. And, just once again, salute those Army wives because we go through some stuff, like seriously, and people don't realize it. Let me end this before I start tearing up. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the bottom bar and I will answer them. If the ladies out there do video response, I would love to see it. And that's it. That's going to end my segment for deployment. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.